Boom, boom. This is Ken, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. All right, so we got Destiny Child up today. The event is up, the Christmas event that we've been waiting for. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what we got going on here. Got quite a bit. So we've still got the second anniversary event is open. Of course, this has been going on for like the last 2 weeks. So you really need to get in there and finish that up. It's only got 6 days left. So you need to start making sure that you complete all the rewards, and you need to get these. You can farm the story mode. You just farm the story mode 5 times any level, and you'll get the coins that you need to complete it. Just claim 5, and you can claim the reward. This is a daily event, so you know, if you're not getting in there now, you might not be able to complete it. But definitely try to see what you can do. So, and we've got the Santa Claus emergency event. Basically, just log on each day, and if you do that for 8 days, you will get a copy of Krampus, Deceptive Krampus, Excellent Child. And you'll get a copy of Holy Nicole, Another Good Child. So these are 2 very good childs, and they're giving you 5-star copies for them. I think I actually needed Krampus, and I needed Nicole too, so this will be very beneficial for me. And what do we got next? Next we got Christmas Paradise. Okay, getting some more 5-star childs in here. You get copies of Memorable Santa Claus. I do need a few copies to complete him. And you get copies of Silent Fairy, that's a 4-star Fire Child, and Uninvited Rudolph, which is a 4-star Fire Child as well. These came out, I think, last year or the year before that. So they're giving you copies. They're also giving you a copy of this Good Kids gift bag. This is basically just a 3-star Dark Attacker. They're giving you multiple copies of it. It should be very easy to, get it to 3-star. I would level it up, get it to 3-star, then I would break it to 4 and take it up to 5. You might as well. It's a good child. It got some pretty good stats on it, so it's got a pretty good skill set as well too, if you want to put it in a dark team. But it's very basic, so it's more just like a connector child is all it is. I'm not really sure what its goal is. I'll try to find out a little bit more on it, but it's basically just a child, Dark Attacker. Okay. They introduced it a couple years ago, and it's making an appearance back. So we'll have to see, but I'm sure there'll be something that you can do with it once you've got it. And then all you need is love. This is the actual event. Now they have a new character out, a new copy of Ishu. Now Ishu was first introduced last year, I believe it was. But the only way you could get Ishu was in the actual House of Reincarnation. You could only get her from up here. Okay, she was just like right now. This copy of Citri right here, this version of her, is only available here. You can't get her in the draw. She's only available inside of the Reincarnation as an option there. Ishu was the same thing. Eye-catching Ishu, and I got her in there. But I took her out because I wasn't really going to focus on her as a child. I'll show you here. She's water. So I just had water up shortly. So let's see if we can take her. She's a 5-star child right here. This is her right here. I catch Isu. Shows he was a water defender. So she's out. You can get her now other ways. But that was the only way to get her. Now this is not the version in this game. This is a new version of Ishu. This is called Skier Issue. I think it's what it's called. Skiing Issue. Okay, so this is a new version of her. Okay, so this is one of the childs that you can draw for. And they've also got a new version of Tiamat out. Tiamat was originally Tiamat, I think, was a 3-star. I think Tiamat was originally a 3-star child. This is a 5-star version of her. Okay, and then they've got the banners for each of them. And then they got the banners, dual banner, and then of course the premium summons for them, just as always, So that's that. Now, the actual event, all you need is love is the actual event. I don't want to be doing that. I just want to go into the narrative collection. So you can get her ski set, her weapon, her armor, and her accessory. And then 5-star child, 10 draw, 5 prism ticket, and then a copy of Skiing Issue as well. and then you get it multiple times. You just keep doing it. You keep getting some 10 rewards, okay? And then they've got more of these 3-star attackers in here, okay? So that's what is up with those. Now, that's under all you need is love, okay? The Christmas Paradise, like I say, you want to focus on this. These are all the things that you need to do down here to get the draws, okay? But you definitely want to try to get the draws. As of course, a new Devil Pass up. As always, a 5-star ticket once you complete it. If you do spend the money for the mission, the Devil Pass, you'll get another copy of Ishu. You'll get Ishu's spa outfit, and you will get the spa outfit for Tiamat. Okay. Mission passes is up. Of course, they've got the pays if you want to pay to get more copies of the Childs, as well as some 5-star equipment there. Okay, and then they've got the limited mission. This right here is you acquire the Christmas stockings. You get these from multiple sets throughout the game as you're playing through the game. So you get them from within the events and stuff. So just try to get as many as you can. Okay, as you can see, the numbers are pretty high. So you're going to be getting them quite regularly. So just make sure that you get as many as you can and stop back by. This is going to be going on for 2 weeks. So you've got plenty of time to gather them all up. Okay, another thing to get some equipment enhancers. And then this is the same as before in the other events. If you don't get lucky on the one draw where you have the child up as a one shot, like this draw right here, once you get her here, this banner closes and you can't draw on this banner anymore. You'll have to draw on this banner. Okay, but if you're not getting lucky inside of here after so many draws, they take pity on you. So this is sort of like a pity type situation where you can get at least get outfits and stuff for her. Okay, and if you do it enough times, actually get to the child too as well. So that's pretty nice. So they have that for both Ishu and of course for Tiamat, and then of course the training missions, which is just once you've got the characters, level them up. Okay, so that's all the new stuff. Let's talk about the event a little bit more. Now in the event, there are 2 up childs in this event. One is of course skiing Ishu, which I haven't done any draws yet, so I haven't got her. So once you draw her, you'll be able to her. And then we got Charlotte, which is nice. I haven't seen Charlotte in a long time. I've got her 66, fully maxed, fully limit broke. So I'm glad I'll be able to get to use her, and she's light attacker. So you definitely want to put her in this event because you get a boost on the amount of rewards that you get, allowing you to get more of the wings, which will allow you to do more draws on this right here, allowing you to get through this faster. It's basically luck. Okay, if you get lucky and hit this right here, you can plop it to the second. So basically you just got to hit the main. Sometimes it happens fast. Sometimes you have to clear the whole board before you get to it. So it's really just luck. Gotcha. I'm serious. I finished one of these things in literally like 4 days one time, and then one time I had to go. It took me like forever and almost didn't get it. I was like, we're going to the second to last day, because I ended up having to pretty much fill in every single slot on every single one of the draws. So basically, I find the best way to do it is to just really just get to the last level in the event, do hard, clear out the last level. It's not hard, okay, and then just farm that one. I'm serious. Just set it on auto and just go and just let it farm. That way you'll get up a bunch. And it makes it a lot easier. But because if you don't do that, you run the chance of not having enough time to beat it. Because you have to look at this. I mean, it takes 6,000 to get 5 draws. And look, there's 15, 15, 15. So as you can see, you can spend quite a bit of your wings just getting these without hitting the main. Okay, and then you might get lucky and hit the main on the first try, and then in your second level. But so it's best to just go ahead and farm it for a few days, build up a bunch of coins, and clear it through it and see how your luck is going. And you might, so just you can always finish it before the event's over. It's not that big a deal if you do. You just don't have to focus on it anymore. But you just definitely want to get this. But each time you do focus on this, once you hit 8, they give you, you can get an increased amount of blood gems for hitting the main after you hit this on the 8th day. So you definitely want to continue to do it, because I think they have like, I think one of the days they have like 30 or something like blood gems is like the reward, which is a lot of blood gems. That's premium currency that you can use in the shop to get some really good items. You can get 6-star prisms. Prisms will actually, if you got a 6-star child, you have a 5-star child, you get it up to 50, and then you evolve it to a 6-star, but it goes back to level 1, where you can buy prisms for inside the store, which will take it all the way to 60 in one shot. So those are some of the good things. I'll show you that here real quick. It's in the Scarlet Collection growth, and it's right here for 70. So this right here will allow you to take a once you've evolved the child to 6-star, this right here will take it, because when you reset it to 6 stars, evolve it, it's back to level 1. So you have to re-level it back up to 60. Well, this does it in one shot. You purchase one of these babies, go in the mailbox, get it, evolve it with your child, bam, all the way up to 60. So and you can get those with the coins. You can see you get blood gems all the time. You get blood gems daily. They give you a blood gem daily for completing. You have to complete some of the daily missions. You have to complete 5. There's I think there's 10 daily missions here, but you only have to complete 5 of them to get the blood gem. Okay, so they're very generous with their blood gems, which is one of the reasons I like the game, is because the in-game currency can purchase some really good stuff that saves you a lot of time, and it's accessible to everyone. Most of the money that they get from the game is actually spent. They spend it a lot for, I'm sure a lot of people purchase this Devil Pass here simply because you can get a lot of the costumes and stuff. So, but it's very free to play game. The friendly game. There's not really anything that's really bad about this. We've just been playing it for a couple of years, and I enjoy it. But yeah, so they do have 2 new childs out. Tiamat's nice. Tiamat's always been. I've always liked the character art on Tiamat. I'm glad that they're actually bringing her to the fore with a 5-star child. I was really surprised that they were going to bring out a new issue after, because the first issue, the water version of her, this is a light version. The first issue was water. Okay, but you could only get her inside of the House of Reincarnation, and then once they took her out of the House of Reincarnation and placed her with Citri, I didn't think that they would actually make a new child of her. I would have felt a lot better if they just used the issue that they already had, because we really don't have much about the original issue because she was just inside of the House of Reincarnation. There wasn't, you got the little bit of the storyline when you actually, if you hit her. But getting the House of Reincarnation is difficult because, first of all, you have to use 5-star childs. You have to have 6 5-star childs to do it. So you're going to have to get 6 maxed after you've maxed out 6 characters and get 6. So it's really a veteran or somebody who's not focusing on getting all the childs, but only focusing on certain childs. That's what the House of Reincarnation is. It's a veteran event. An issue was one of the 6. Okay, so even if you do it, there's this. I finally got her. I think I got her on like the 3rd or 4th try that I've used the House of Reincarnation. I got her, and then I got her a couple of times after that. And then I took her out because I really wasn't focusing on her, and I had enough childs that I wanted to focus on. And then I think it was about like 3 months ago, they took her out and made her a regular child. And then they put in Citri, a new version of Citri, because the original Citri is the World Boss, the World Boss Master, which has excellent stats for World Boss. I've got her at 66 too, but this is a new version of her that's inside of the House of Reincarnation. But again, the only way to get her is inside the House of Reincarnation. She will, of course, leave the House of Reincarnation and then become a child that you can get in the draw. But trust me, with as many childs as they have, as many childs are in the game, chances of getting a specific character inside of the draw that you need or want is extremely low. So whenever they give you a chance to actually, so if you're going to get her and you want to max her out, you're going to have to do it through the House of Reincarnation. I'm not focused on these. The first 2 they've been entered have not been that big of a deal. But now I do have Charlotte, and I think I might have to do some awakening on her, but I do have her fully hit. Let's see what I've got her set at. Charlotte was one of my favorite characters. I really, when she first came out, I immediately wanted to get her because I just like the knight type of look, and she's awesome with these. You don't have many javelin type or characters that have this type of weapon, which makes her cool. And she is an attacker. And as you can see, I've got her +6, but I think I might have to do some awakening. No, I've actually got her fully awoken on every set, so I'll probably just have to do some skills. Yeah, I'm going to have to boost her skills because they're not quite where they need to be. And I've got 1.1 million Onyx. Because if you remember that event that we just had, that's right, if you were doing the training missions, you would have had one day where you could snatch up 1 million Onyx, which I did. So now I've got her fully maxed out. So she's fully enhanced, fully maxed, ready to go. And I've got 15 gear on her. I've got to work on that soul card. But yeah, so so she's with Charlotte. So you want to get Charlotte. You definitely want to level her up. Unfortunately, she is not in any of the summons, I don't think. Issue, Tiamat are the only ones I saw. Yeah, so Issue and Tiamat are the only ones in there. Is there a Blood Gem, light character Blood Gem? Yes, they do have a Blood Gem summon if you want to try to shoot your summons. It'll focus on just light childs. And right here, Charlotte. She's a 3.8 chance, but of course, that's all these childs are in there. So the chance of you getting what you want are pretty slim, but you might be able to get some of the skiing issues in here if you want. Yeah, so not a good rate there, chance. I mean, you're definitely going to get a 5-star light child when you do this. Definitely, guaranteed, 100%. You will get a light child when you draw on this. Unfortunately, they're all pretty much at 3.8% of which one it's going to be. So the chances of you getting the one that you want, it is not very good. Of course, it's better than a straight draw off of a 5-star ticket, which would be 1 in 250. Well, this right here, it's going to be 1 in probably, I don't know, probably about 20, 25 light childs, whatever they've got here, 20, 25 childs, whatever it is. So it's a little bit better percentage, and you're guaranteed to get a 5 light. Okay, so you might get lucky in there if you want, if you want to do that. But other than that, everything else seems to be pretty good on the banner. So it's a pretty common event. I have not had a chance to go through the dungeon yet. I'm going to get started on that. They gave us a big reward was out there. They had some trouble, I think, with the event. I don't know if it didn't spool out right at first or what, but they gave out a bunch of lucky boxes for everyone, and there were some tickets or two in there as well too when you get your rewards today. So definitely want to log in because there's some really a bunch of nice stuff out there. Because they came out for the inconvenience, and they gave unless it's just they wanted to be nice. I assume that my assumption is that's really nice. They might be. It's a holiday Christmas event, so they might just be doing a bunch of stuff. As I've told you before, and as if you've played this game, the devs are extremely generous in this game. There's been literally no change since I played this game at the beginning. They're always giving really good stuff. They don't skimp on the rewards. If you play this game and you do your dailies and focus on what you're doing, you will have no trouble at all building a nice team. There's a bunch of characters. There's a couple of characters which are pretty powerful, but you can pretty much field an accurate, healthy, competitive team without having to spend a whole bunch of money. Okay, they give you enough 5-star tickets. If you play the game, you get 5-star tickets in the events. I mean, this right here, you get the Devil Pass. You get the tiers just by doing your dailies. You do your dailies. You get the flames. The blood gem, you get it, and when you tier up. Okay, so I complete this on the average. I complete this in about. It usually takes me about 4 or 5 days, because when you go into it right here, you see this is the stuff, Devil Master Rumble. Okay, this is the stuff that you do to complete your dailies. So when you complete your dailies, you get all the seals and stuff, the seal removals that you need, and then you just apply them to the Devil Pass, and you can go through it. I'll be through this, I'll have this cleared in for 3 or 4 or 5 days, literally, and then I'll just be drawing on boxes for the rest of the remaining times that I get a pass point, because I've already hit, I've already cleared it and got my reward, and I'm just drawing on the box. So yeah, so this, yeah, and you complete it, you get a 5-star ticket. So and going through this, you get evolution materials, you get onyx, blood gems, 4 stars, prisms. That give you everything that you need to make a fairly competitive team. Okay, so this is a very free to play game, and you can have a good time. So but you just got to play it, because they're not going to give you everything at log on rewards. So if you want to get the maximum amount of the rewards, you do have to log on to the game and actually compete in the events. But the events are not hard, and they do stories. The stories, these are probably, I like Azur Lane. I like the fact that Azur Lane focuses on real world events and turns them in and incorporates them into a story. So I have to give them their props. They have excellent stories. Destiny Child has excellent stories as well. Azur Lane and Destiny Child, in my opinion, have the 2 best stories, bar none. Okay, they're always entertaining. The Destiny Child stories are just hilarious. These narrative dungeons are so funny, especially the one where the fridge got turned into a doll. I mean, that's just, that was hilarious. I was laughing, busting out laughing playing that. It was just so funny, because you know how Fred is always being, big bad, and then he gets thrown into a rag doll. It's just funny, and they did a good job about making it funny. So they always tell interesting stories. So they do. I've really got to give the narrative team props. They do an excellent job. So so the story on this narrative dungeon is probably going to be funny as well too. Okay, so yeah, so it's up, the Christmas event. So get in there, knock it out, see what you can get. A lot of good rewards to get. Definitely want to log on daily, because I'm sure they're going to be throwing us out, and you definitely want to make sure, because as we get closer to Christmas, they're going to be start pumping up the rewards. As you can see, they're already giving us. You just log on for 8 days, you get, Krampus and Nicole, and not to mention more copies of those in here. So if you have any of these characters, I have all of them. I will definitely be able to max them out. I think I've got the fairy, and I've got Rudolph maxed out. I think I need 1 or 2 more for Santa Claus, so I should definitely not have any trouble getting him in this. Okay, so that's what we got. So it's a good event, definitely something to do, and it should hold us off until we come up on the actual Christmas day. All right, so thanks a lot for watching the video. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Once you've subscribed, you'll see a bell. Click on the bell, you get notified each time I drop a video. So this is Ken York coming at you from the corner, signing out.